You might think of fungi as the stuff that spoils your food or makes you trip out on mushrooms, but there's a lot more to these organisms than meets the eye. In fact, there's an entire underground world of fungi that's working to shape our planet. As it turns out, fungi are Earth's unseen underground architects. Like a vast majority of fungi, mushrooms only make up part of the organism. The rest of it is a hidden network of fine, hair-like threads called mycelium. And the mycelium of one fungus can be connected to the mycelium of other fungi in a process known as fruiting. And just like trees use their roots to siphon water from the soil, fungi use their mycelial networks to transport water and nutrients. But unlike roots, which are fairly immobile, fungal mycelia can spread out over huge distances. Some species even release airborne spores to travel even further. This allows them to quickly colonize new areas, which is great for when there's a fresh patch of forest to infect. But not so great if you're trying to contain the spread of a fungal disease. When one part of the mycelium finds a new food source, it can send out specialized structures called stigmata to anchor onto it and begin absorbing nutrients. And as the mycelium grows, it secretes acids that break down the surrounding rock, sand, and even clay, creating larger and larger pockets of space. Over time, these pockets can expand into whole networks of underground caves filled with mushrooms. In some cases, these caves can be home to all sorts of organisms, including bacteria, algae, and even small animals. And because the interior surfaces of these caves are coated with nutrient-rich fungi, they tend to be biodiversity hotspots. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows in these underground networks. Just like any ecosystem, they have their share of predators. Nematodes, for instance, are a type of roundworm that prey on fungi. And they've developed some pretty sophisticated hunting strategies. One species, for instance, can sense danger through vibrations and then secrete a slime that paralyzes its prey. Now, it's not exactly clear how these fungal ecosystems work, but scientists are learning more about them all the time. And in the future, we may be able to use what we learned to create new ways to grow food or even explore the insides of caves without having to set foot in them ourselves. After all, who knows what other strange and wonderful things we might find growing down there? Speaking of things growing, so is our team. We've got a bunch of new folks working on the science show, and we're looking for a new producer to help us grow even more. If that sounds like a job for you, apply at the link below.